Hi everybody. This is a video response to ElizabethAnneBoylen's video on cloth menstrual pads and how making the switch changed everything. Basically, I wanted to make this video because on top of all the positive environmental, physical health, and possible cost savings benefits to using cloth pads and other reusable menstrual products, I really wanted to discuss the incredible mental health and body positivity benefits that also happen, at least for me, after making the switch. Um, Now, I never full on loathed my period as some of my friends have and do. Um, but it wasn't like I was ever welcoming it with open arms either. Um, I started my cycles at a pretty early age. I frequently had cramping issues with my period throughout middle school, throughout high school. And then in my early to mid 20s, I started to have symptoms of endometriosis. And you know how when people describe having migraines um, that feel like they've got an ice pick in the back of their head? Endometriosis for me involved similar pain concentrated around my cervix. Um, I got to the point where I was pretty much doubled over in pain every time I ovulated in my cycle. Sometimes for more than a day. It was pretty bad. I started birth control solely for the purpose of negating the effects of all of that. And to a point, it helped out. But still, like, using tampons physically hurt me. I mean, it was painful for me to use tampons. I attempted cycles with disposable pads, totally had chafing issues because of them. At one point, I found organic tampons, which were way more expensive, but helped out a good deal. Um, but I still felt like a significant amount of pressure using them. Um, and then onto reusable products. I wish I could remember how I discovered the link, but I came across Luna Pads through their Pads for Girls program, which where they like donate sustainable reusable menstrual products to girls in developing nations so that they can continue to go to school during their cycle, which I was so amazed with. I thought that was so awesome. I ended up checking out the rest of LunaPad's website and I ordered a Devo cup and reusable liners. Um, that was about a year and a half ago. And in the following time, and most specifically in the last few months, mostly because I found so many videos on YouTube and so many great products to try out, I've kind of become obsessed with cloth pads. But here's the body positivity part. I love my period. I love using health conscious, environmentally sustainable products for myself, for my cycle. I love them. I love them so much. The patterns are awesome. I feel like I'm honoring myself when I use them. And quite often, especially when I have a new order that I'm waiting to try out, I can't wait for my period to start. And that's pretty unreal to me and most women that I know. I feel like this has only positively affected my life and how I view my body And I just wanted to encourage anybody out there who views their period as a nuisance or a source of shame. I want to encourage them to make the switch. Making the switch has brought delight to me for my period, and it's increased my overall self-esteem in ways I couldn't even imagine would be related to all of that. But yeah, if you're thinking there's no way I could use reusables, I would just invite you to really check in with those feelings. And if you really feel that you have like so much disdain for your period, just I want to encourage you to try it out. I'm sure there's so many worse ways, so many more frivolous ways you could spend $20 or $30. Just try it out, and maybe these people exist, but I would be really shocked to find someone who didn't make the switch permanently. It just, I mean, I wish it was more widely accepted, and I know that it's catching on, but it really disheartens me to think about how women avoid dealing with their bodies and avoid dealing with their flow. And I think if it was more celebrated, it would really change a lot about how females view themselves positively. And given time, I mean, that can only positively change how society views females. And I know that's a pretty heavy handed, granola, feminist kind of statement, but I really think it's true. Um, so yeah, that's my story, and just wanted to share, and hopefully, I mean, if it convinces one person to try reusable products, I have succeeded. Talk to you guys later.